any of you still involved in agriculture, putting food on our table. That means an awful lot to us, kind of what keeps us going. And want to point out that we have a lifelong rancher from Hennifer, Utah here with his family, Denny Richens. And Denny's a hero of ours.
Yeah. Good to see you, Denny.
Gotta freeze brand Wheeling colts, gotta pull the calf, get that old feed truck unstuck again. Gotta watch my girl play basketball, gotta make the second half. Maybe I'll get through it all by then. I gotta plow the winter feed yard, gotta break ice on the wells, gotta check my old trap line on the creek. Gotta check my credit line, lately I've been bleeding cash. Figure out some way to stop the leak. And I wonder where's the romance and the glory. And sweat turns into ice down on my nose. I don't feel much like the hero in the story of this not so simple life I chose.
I have no need for summer homes or a mansion on the hill, a life filled with constant leisure or with artificial thrill. See, I was raised by a working dad and taught the value of digging a ditch. That makes me richer than the wealthy and more well-off than the rich. I have no need for fancy clothes. As kids, we were all well-dressed, maybe not with the stylish fads, but we were always clean and pressed. See, I was sent to a sweet mother who knew how to sew and stitch. That made me richer than the wealthy and more well-off than the rich. I have no need for exotic cars that cannot go in snow. You know, the kind that take a whole pit crew just to make the darn things go? Well, I was raised to be a horseman, not afraid that one might pitch. I am richer than the wealthy and more well-off than the rich. I have no need for fancy balls or grand nights out on the town. My wife and I don't even own a tuxedo or an evening gown. Our kids made us want to stay home, and that really fit our niche. We are richer than the wealthy and more well-off than the rich.
Well, I see long-time family ranches all across the valley, selling off to Wall Street billionaires. We get tourists in the summer, hunters in the fall. They look at me like I'm not even there. And developers and lawyers, they call me on the phone, and they ask me if I've thought of selling out. And they throw around big numbers like they're throwing a dog a bone. But money ain't what this life's all about. And I wonder where's the romance and the glory, and those summer condos lining up in rows. I don't feel much like the hero in the story of this not so simple life I chose.
I have no time for debutantes. My grandbuddies are my joy. We go to town, I buy them treats and once in a while a toy. But we don't tell their mothers, 'cause we ain't no kind of snitch. We are richer than the wealthy and more well-off than the rich. I have no need for prissy pets. My cow dog runs amok. He don't go to no doggy spa. He just rides there in my truck, a loyal pard to a fault that just loves to scratch an itch. I am richer than the wealthy and more well off than the rich. I have no fat portfolios, no rare diamonds or golden rings. I have sufficient for my needs as to all the worldly things. God has blessed me with what I need, and I subsist without a glitch. That makes me richer than the wealthy and more well off than the rich.
Well, I'm proud to say I made it to the second half in time to see my baby girl hit the game winner. She found me in the crowd with that $1 million smile that could make a perfect saint out of most sinners. And I was back out checking heifers in the dark night all alone. I found one shaking in the bitter wind. We got her calf delivered, blow dry in the stall. I finally went to bed at 3 a.m. wondering where's the romance and the glory, when I couldn't feel my fingers, face or toes. I don't feel much like the hero in the story of this not so